All right, what's up, guys? This is Underground Outsiders, and today I'm with.
No bands.
What's up? That's what's up. How you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling great, bro. You just called me fresh off a workout, so I got the energy right now. Definitely.
That's crazy. Did I supposed to do this like how many days ago? Like yesterday, I think.
Shit, yeah. I mean, it's all good though. We got lives.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. All right. For those who don't know, what do you do and where do you come from?
Mainly, I mean, shit. My name, No Bands. I'm a YouTuber slash rapper slash, I guess whatever the fuck I want to be. But mainly YouTube. I be posting like underground music videos. Not actual music videos, but like entertainment vids and shit with underground music. I be posting that promos and shit. Like I said, I do music myself. I rap. Shit, where I come from. You talking about like where I actually live or like where?
Yeah, where you live, bro? Where you live?
I live in Woodbridge, Virginia. So it's like I'm a little bit outside DC. So
yeah, I stay out in NY.
Oh, word, sure. East side.
I'm dead. All right, so like, how long you been doing YouTube?
Oh damn, I just realized I'm coming up on. It's gonna be 4 years in April. That's crazy.
So that was like 2016.
17, yeah.
I definitely remember watching your shit in like 2017. So I was wondering like, how long this motherfucker been doing YouTube?
Oh, damn, that's what's up, bro. Love.
Yeah. All right, so how did you come up with your name?
At first, it was kind of just like a meme thing, like no bands, like I'm broke, I ain't got no money, whatever. I just call myself No Bands, and I just threw the X in there because it was like, I'm not even gonna cap, it was just a trend at the time, so I kind of just did that. But over time, I've kind of like developed my own ideology to like give my name meaning. Which is like whenever I make it, whether it's off of like YouTube or rap or whatever, I'm gonna keep my name as No Bands. A lot of people will be like, "Oh yeah, just change the name to Bands whenever you get money." I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna keep it. So just like I could keep myself rooted, type shit. Just remember where I came from. And to remember, we all been through the struggle. I've been through the struggle, so I gotta keep that as my name so I don't let that shit go to my head.
Yeah. Like, was there like any challenges like when like you first did YouTube type shit?
Not with making the content itself, but when I first started popping off a little bit with some of my videos, it was like a lot of shade thrown my way, like a lot of like.
Yeah, I actually have a question about that.
True. Yeah, no, I don't want to say it was like full on beef with people. But it was just a lot of people that didn't like what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop, especially like with like versus videos and shit.
Yeah,
like,
I was just about to ask you about that.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, stop comparing these people. Stop, like,
it don't even be you. It'd be the fans type shit.
Oh God, bro! Like that's the thing about my versus videos. Like, just one quick note, I want to make the versus videos like that ass meant to just be a game type shit. Like it's just if anybody has watched those videos, it's literally 5 rounds of just song versus song, and all you're supposed to do is pick which song you like from each round, and then just tally up what like whoever won. It's not supposed to be like comparison videos. I even put disclaimers in the beginning of the video.
You put that in all your videos, bro. I see it every time.
Bro, but nah, motherfuckers still tripping because they just want controversy. But I mean, it's whatever. I'll put them out anyway. It's entertaining.
All right, so I'm gonna just ask this question: like, was there ever a situation where like you got in trouble when you posted your versus videos? Like, for example, like I remember specifically like in 2018, I think it was like Tekken and like D Cool type shit, and you posted a video about that shit, and I think they started beefing afterwards type shit.
Yeah, no, that was funny because I'm pretty sure both of them were consenting to that shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened. I mean, as far as their personal beef goes, I don't know if it was caused because of my video or what, but I hope not. But I again, like I said, I'm pretty sure both of them were consenting to it. So I don't really find myself at fault with anything, to be honest.
It was more or less the fans, bro, because I was there, bro. Like, I've been watching your videos for dumb long, bro. And like, the thing I notice is like, it's the fans. It's not you. It's like the fans compare both artists, and like they start getting into beef because of the fans type shit.
Where, bro? And like, that's man. That's the only thing I don't like about the underground is like this constant like desire for fucking controversy. I hate that shit. But
so, yeah. All right. What kind of music did you listen to growing up?
Oh, bro, I listened to a lot of shit. I was mainly put on the music by my brothers, who they listened to back in the day. Was listening to like, of course, hip hop, like 50 Cent, fucking just all the old shit, Eminem, Twista, all that shit. One of my brothers though, he was into a lot of like alternative rock, metal and type shit. So I got into that. I was into metal, I was into hip hop. My mom, she used to blast like classic rock a lot, so I was into a lot of that. That's pretty much all I was around growing up. But shit, yeah, no, my music taste nowadays is a lot more diversified. But yeah, pretty much just those three main things. Oh, and plus when I was growing up, for the most part, I was in like a country part area, and it was just a lot of fucking country music on there, so I kind of got a decent taste for that. But yeah.
All right. So how did you get into underground music?
Through my channel, because I'm not gonna cap, when I first started my channel, dead ass, I was just making videos pretty much mainly on X and Scarlet. That's kind of like
you was
all I knew at first.
Nigga was doing this NLE chopper shit. Nigga had like
sorry, but yeah. So I mean, I was just making it. It started when I made my first top 10 scream rappers video.
Yeah,
and I made that. It was kind of just after, like I said, all I knew was X and Scarlet, so I kind of had to look into other artists to fill those spots. So
yeah,
the first ones I found was like Kamiyata Project, you know, all the main like underground legends. And after I posted that first video, there was just like a shit ton of people trying to like request part 2, like, oh, put this like so and so on part 2, put, you know, or like, where is this artist, you know, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I ended up to check out like a shit ton of different artists, and then it kind of just built upon itself after that. That's how I got into the scene. I befriended a couple of the artists, and then, you know, they put me on to other people. It's just a lot of networking and shit. And it just built up where I'm now, you know.
Yeah. So how did you end up becoming a YouTuber? Damn, I think your mic not working, bro. Second.
I did it. I when I started. You said what?
No, your mic wasn't working for like a cool second, so you could say what you were saying though.
All right, sure, my fault. Yeah, no, a lot of people think I started that versus video shit, but I'm not gonna lie, I seen some other people doing it, but if they were just doing it for like mainstream shit, like fucking Chief Keef, like versus some other Chirac rapper or whatever, and it's a lot of just main hip hop shit. And I was just like, nah, I wanna see some underground motherfuckers go at it. So I just started that shit. And then like the top 10s and all that kind of just came naturally as ideas. And Shit, I'm not even gonna cry. Even now, I need to start branching out into other forms of video because I'm not like that shit's kind of getting old. So
Yeah,
I
it
gotta
happens,
start.
bro. It happens. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I gotta start brainstorming new shit. But
So like,
uh, yeah,
did
no,
you
yeah,
did you like ever expect to get this far with YouTube type shit?
fuck no, bro. Fuck no. I didn't even think I was gonna get 1,000 subs. Like I
I'm
was,
dead.
man. Like I was, cause especially when I first started popping. Because like I said, I started in 2017 and 20. I want to say the whole year of 2018 was when I first started, like really getting subs. It was to a point where I was dead ass getting, like at some point in 2018 in the middle of the year, it was to a point where I was getting 1,000 subs a week type shit, and I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah, what the fuck? And I'm like, okay, like I just now I just hit 58,
that's what's up.
58K. Yeah,
Congratulations, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna cap. Like if I was to kept on going with the momentum that I had, I
Hmm.
know I could at least at a mil now. But I'm not gonna cap. Like I just,
You got burnt out?
yeah, for a little bit.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you, bro. I
Yeah, it
feel
was
you.
that, and I kind of like just like some laziness here and there, and it was just, yeah, I don't know. It's just I should have capitalized on that shit a lot more, but I didn't realize like how important it was back then. Because like again, like I said, I'm doing this shit for fun, so I
Yeah.
wasn't making a career or nothing with it. But shit, I know I definitely could have if I kept going with what I have.
Yeah.
Still plan on going farther with it. But I'm not gonna cap. Like my music right now is like a big priority for me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to balance those two, and also I got like a spiritual channel I'm doing, so I'm trying to
I
keep
have
up
a
with.
question about that shit too.
Yeah, I'm just trying to juggle all these things because like I like to keep my options open. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I'm passionate about all these things,
Yeah.
but whatever takes off for me first, that's what I'm gonna mainly go with. You know.
Yeah. All right. So what would you say is the most enjoyable part about making content?
Um, just I mean, pretty much just the finished product and putting that out and getting feedback and just interacting with the supporters and shit. Like it's it's cool making the videos, but especially when it comes to like versus videos or top tens or whatever videos that's in like a series, it gets
Hmm.
repetitive. Like trying to edit that shit because it's literally just like copy paste format type shit. So
Yeah.
it would either be just putting out the finished product or I do like editing AMVs because that
Yeah.
shit it takes a shit ton of time to edit those, but it's a lot of creativity involved with that. So it's not just me, like I said with other videos. Some of it's like copy and paste type shit, so I don't really get to express like my editing creativity with that shit. So
Mhm.
um, it's either editing music videos or just in general putting out videos and just interacting with people.
Yeah. So like you was talking about spirituality. I just wanted to say like how did you get into that? Was you always a spiritual person or was it like after you made your YouTube channel type shit?
Oh hell no. Yeah, no, I only got into spirituality last year. It was like around June or July last year. I seen it popped up some random fucking video on my sidebar about this dude who made a video about cold showers or some shit, and
Are you talking about
I
Soul
watched that
Illuminati?
shit and I'm like, nah, it wasn't him. It was what's his name? He's like low key, not totally low. I'm trying to remember. Oh, his name is J Rock up next,
I
but
think I know who
he
you're talking
made
about. Yeah.
yeah, and he made the videos like the benefits of cold showers or some shit. I'm like, okay, whatever. That sounds interesting. Let me look at that. And
Hmm.
then I seen that, and it was cool. And then it was just all these other videos that started popping up. about like different spiritual shit. And it piqued my interest at the time, so I just kept looking into more and more videos, and it got to a point where I'm like, all right, sure. Yeah, and I was just talking about yeah, like how I just started watching more and more videos on it and shit. But yeah, all them videos started popping up. I watched a lot more of those.
Yeah.
And a lot of the shit that I was watching just started to speak to me with like just various practices of spirituality, like meditation and all that shit. And I just ended up attempting to integrate a lot of it into my daily life. And a lot of the shit that was beneficial I kept, and I still do now. Like I still meditate. I'll be like reading books and shit, you know. And it's just, I'm like, compared to what I was when I started this shit, or like before I started this shit, which like I said was last year in the summer. Yeah. I'm a lot more positive. Like I'm self-sufficiently positive, if that makes sense. And it's really helped in trying to like fuel my like the passion for my careers and shit. Yeah. And because I'm taking care of myself, so, and that's like it's starting to show in like everything that I do. Like a lot of people, like just IRL in general, are just noticing that I'm pretty much just a whole different person, like how I act and shit. Yeah. And because before I started the shit, I was prone to like depressive episodes and shit. And it was just, yeah, it wasn't a good time to think about. Yeah. But yeah, no, nowadays, like I'm really, I'm self-sufficiently happy, and it's just, it's a great source of motivation for me to keep doing like that. So that's why I keep up with this shit, because it helps me help my career, you know?
Yeah. So like, would you say like YouTube caused like your depression in some way?
I don't, not mainly. It wasn't like a main source of it, but it was like the only time I ever caught any sort of depression from it was like, it wasn't even that big, but it was just, again, like when I was started to get burnt out and shit. And then when I stopped like uploading as much and stopped getting those numbers and shit. Cause when you first start popping off and then you come to a sort of like halt in that momentum, when you got used to all those numbers and it stops, it's kind of like damn, like I feel like I'm doing bad, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, you know, all this shit. And technically I was doing something wrong. I wasn't putting as much effort into the shit, but it's still like, just to see those numbers dwindle down and shit, you know, it's like it's kind of just disheartening, I guess. Yeah. So that was the only real thing that was kind of contributing to those depressive episodes, but mainly it's just IRL shit. So not too much. YouTube wasn't too much of a source for that.
All right. So did you have any goals or interests you wanted to pursue before you started making videos?
Yeah. Well, because I always wanted to be like just a YouTuber in general, but before I started NoBxndz, I wanted to be like a gaming YouTuber, because I like, since like I was fucking like 12 or 13, I was like watching just a bunch of gaming YouTubers, and like I'm like, I love video games and shit, and I feel like I felt like before I could really make it with that shit, because a lot of the shit that I was watching was like funny moments videos and shit, like people just having fun on the game, and that's really what I wanted to do, was just make funny moments videos of me and my friends and shit, because like that was like the most fun thing that I could possibly think of to pursue as a career. And that's what I like. No matter what my career is going to be, I just want to make sure that like I'm having fun while I'm doing it, and it's not just a fucking know what I'm saying, like 9 to 5 clock in type shit, clock out.
Yeah.
And it's like, because I hate that shit, bro. Like, I hate the idea of doing something that you don't want to do, even though if it's like it pays good or whatever, it lets you pay your bills and shit. Like, I swear to God, I'd rather be homeless and happy, because I could be happy, like, homeless than just fucking slaving away at a job that I fucking hate. You know what I'm saying, for the rest of my life. So, and I'm not even gonna lie, the video game YouTube shit is still like that's still pretty much a dream for me. Like, I still want to do that at some point, but just not now. It's not in the cards right now. But yeah, if it was either that, shit. Actually, yeah, that's probably it. Because, like, really, when I was growing up, I wasn't really thinking about my future too much. I'm not gonna lie. I was
just not gonna lie.
Yeah,
same.
Yeah, I was just involved in whatever I was at the moment, and I just wasn't really. I didn't really care to think about that shit. So
you was living in the moment type shit, not thinking about your future.
Right, and shit. I mean, it makes sense because, like I said, that was me growing up. I was a kid, so but no, I swear, like, everybody always wanted me, because, like, coming up in school, like, my family, they always wanted me to be like some sort of, like, get into some sort of art shit, because, like, I used to draw a lot. Either like that or the main fucking job that I always said I would have, or like that I always said I wanted to go for, was like an architect, like be some sort of, like, get into some sort of architecture. But realistically, I know for a fact that shit's probably boring as fuck, like, to me. So
I'm dead.
Yeah, like, the gaming YouTube shit was pretty much the only real fucking thing that I ever considered making a career before all this shit. But now I got a lot more doors open to me and shit. So, like I said, like, I like to keep my options open. So I just keep on working with what I got now, and hopefully something pops off.
Yeah. All right. So who are some of your favorite underground artists right now? It could be new people, or like people from the past type shit that we already know.
True. Off rip, I say, shit, just to name a couple, 7, the homie Wrath goes hard. Shit, I'm trying to think of, like, semi big names. I don't know if he's considered underground still, but Snot, Snot. DC the Don, he's fucking dope as shit. Project's dope as fuck. He's very versatile, and a lot of his music is just fucking A1. I'm not gonna cap. Project was one of, like, the first artists that I befriended on this YouTube shit, and because I think he like commented on the first Scream Rapper vid, and then we just started DMing and shit, and we were, like, really cool for a while. I'm not gonna lie. Now we don't talk and shit. We don't have like any beef or anything, but it started, like, excuse me, I'm fucking dyslexic.
Cool, bro.
We stopped talking after a while, because I started posting somebody on my channel that he didn't fuck with. So he politely asked me to, like, stop posting them, which is, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. That's whatever. But after that, we just stopped talking. So we haven't talked in, like, fucking years, like, for, like, regularly talk. But he's cool as shit. Fucking phone. But yeah, those are just a couple to name. There's a lot more. I know
any new niggas right now.
Any new people? I'm not gonna cap. I think of a lot of new people. I guess. Shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know too many new people. I define new within, like, the past year.
Yeah, the past year, 2 years. Yeah.
people that started popping off within the past year that I like, I guess, if you consider NASCAR Aloe.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, NASCAR Aloe, he goes hard as fuck.
Yeah.
I blast his shit. Lil, I heard he started making music like a couple years ago, but Lil Darky,
Yeah.
he goes hard as fuck. Trying to think of any other new people. I'm not gonna cap, even though like it's funny because my IG name besides like No Band, it's the Underground Plug, but I don't even fucking know a lot of these new underground people. Yeah, I think
God.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't even come up with any other names.
Nah, bro, it's good. I'm dead. But like, was there ever a situation with like an artist that you fucked with, like you was a fan of when you was coming up? Did they ever like shout you out type shit?
In the underground, well, like I said, I was pretty close with Project. I think he put me on for a little bit. Anybody else? I haven't. Not too many bigger underground artists. Like even I don't even like get in contact with a lot of them. I just be on my own shit, making my videos. Just more low key underground people that I just talk to on the regular, like fucking Raz, Satoshi, fucking Seven, all them. And it's funny because like a lot of them, a lot of people that I talk to are just the same people that I've been talking to since I started this shit.
Yeah.
I don't really make like too many new artist friends. And it's because I guess I just, like I said, I don't really reach out too much. I just be making my videos, and I guess not a lot of people reach out to me. So,
like, would you say like because you don't reach out that like kind of hurt your channel in a little bit?
Yeah, probably because like, I know for a fact a lot of these other even just like the promotional channels and shit, they be reaching out to their to all the other artists and shit for like, I guess, collabs on the videos or whatever, just permission to use their shit or whatever, and then they start talking with that. But if anything, I was in contact with more YouTubers than I was the actual artists. But
yeah,
no, I definitely feel like if I was to like network myself a lot more with these artists, like early on, like I said, when I had that momentum going, I could definitely be a lot farther than where I'm at right now.
Yeah,
but it is what it is.
Yeah, you still got a chance though, bro. Like a lot of niggas look up to you, bro. A lot of niggas, bro.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cap, like even though like I don't really like put myself onto a high of a pedestal, it's like I do once in a while I be seeing my name like thrown around with people like praising me and shit for the shit that I've done with my channel and shit, and that's pretty cool because like I didn't ever like I said, I didn't even think I was gonna get as far as I was now, but to see that, at least once in a while, the appreciation for my shit, like it's dope as fuck. And it's like, I don't know. I'm glad I don't see it too much because like like I said, I don't like shit going in my head, but
yeah,
just that reminder every once in a while that, I'm doing good. So that's good enough for me.
Yeah. All right. So like, how did you get into making music?
The music, I just again, that was pretty much the same shit as the channel. I was just fucking around with it for fun. And even now with my music itself, like I don't have too much of a following. I think
because people know you only from YouTube type shit.
Right. But I'm not gonna lie, again, the music is more of a priority for me now just because I know that there's, I guess, more. Okay, so hold on. No, let me re-explain this. Like I said, with my earlier with my careers, no matter what it is, I want to make sure that I'm happy. But another main priority that I have with whatever career path I go down, I want to make sure it ends up with me in a position to where I can help people with whatever it is that I'm doing, whether it's like music or YouTube or whatever. But that's why the music is more so of a priority for me now, because I know a lot of people they'll look up to artists and listen to them and shit. Like, so if I was to go with this YouTube shit and blow up with this, not too many people would care to listen to anything else that I have to say besides YouTube.
Yeah.
So I just, people listen to artists a lot more because, they can look at their faces and shit. There's a lot more, I don't want to say idolization of artists, but
basically like you felt like you was more of a person when you was making music instead of just like a YouTuber type shit with no face.
Exactly. So and like I said, that's my main goal, is just to have is to be able to promote a positive impact through what it is that I do. And I feel like music is probably the best route for me to go right now, even though, again, now I don't have too much of a following, but I'm gonna build that shit up. It's gonna be better. It's not better, but it's gonna be bigger than my YouTube here soon. So we'll get that going.
All right. So last question: is there anyone you want to shout out right now?
Shit.
It could be anybody. It don't gotta be a complicated thing.
Shout out all the OG members of Wolves of Society. I don't even know about that.
I actually do know about that shit.
Oh, for real?
Was it with Kazari Wrath, I think? Was it with Kazari? Wrath? Maki? Was Maki in it?
Maki was like associated with us. Like, he wasn't in the group, but we were associated with him a lot. The original members, it was me. Yeah, it was me, Kazari, Wrath. Seven was in there for a little bit. There was this guy. It was this producer. His name was Betsy. He went completely off the fucking map. I don't know what he's doing now. But it sucks too, because he was like a bomb ass fucking producer, and he engineered and shit and all that shit. He had songs with some names too. He did his own music too. He had a song with Slutty Sonny at one point.
RIP.
Swear, RIP, man. He had some song popping with some names and shit, but I don't know what the fuck he's doing now. It was Sean. His Instagram ad is fucking weird, but his name is Sean, and he was one of the OG members, and he's still like one of like my best friends in this underground shit to this day, because he just shows like constant fucking love and support for like everyone, and he's just like a really good energy to be around. I'm trying to think of any other members. I'm pretty sure that's the main clique. But yeah, shout out all Wolves of Society. And shout out Mama Dukes. RIP Mama Dukes.
Yeah.
Shit, but yeah, that's it for me, bro.
All right.